Hey folks, as we all bid farewell to the festive season and prepare for another 12 months of life, I'd like to talk today about how quickly things can change. This time last year, if someone had told me that a virus from a lab in China would spread throughout the world and turn all our lives upside down, I would have laughed and told them they were crazy. Even when coronavirus first started to make the news and my more globally switched on friends were starting to worry about it, I thought that something like that would never have such a large impact on South Africa because, hey, it's all the way over in China. What's it going to do with us? And yet, here we are. As I record this, we are currently in level 3 lockdown, which means that all indoor and outdoor gatherings are prohibited, as well as the sale and consumption of alcohol. I refer to these things to point out the fact that the daily realities of life now were unimaginable to me a year ago, and I was completely unprepared for just how much the world and how we relate to it would be altered in such a relatively short time. These experiences bring into sharp focus the fact that life truly is impermanent and that nothing can be taken for granted. And if there's a lesson from that which we all can apply in the coming year, it's that we should focus on the things that matter to each of us. When I examine my own life and the lives of those around me, a pattern I find is that we are very often held back from pursuing the goals we wish to because we are afraid of what the rest of the world will think. Well, what coronavirus has essentially done is taken those shackles off, because guess what? Nobody knows where we will all be a year from now. Hell, we can't even predict 6 months into the future with the way things are going. So why on earth would you allow yourself to be held back by imagined constraints that don't really exist in the real world? This should in no way be taken as an excuse to sit on the couch and watch as life passes you by. What I'm saying is that if there is something different or unique that you feel you want to do with your life that those around you might not understand right away, it doesn't matter, because if you aren't hurting anyone in doing what you want to do, and you find that whatever it is brings your life a greater sense of meaning than what you currently have, then you should do it. Because, as I've said, life doesn't last forever, and as far as we know for sure, you only get the one, so you might as well make the most out of it that you can. Those are all the thoughts I have for you today, and as always, if you appreciate my content, then you can support me by picking up some Ghostwriter merchandise or by making a contribution via Patreon or PayPal. For now, farewell.